guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oksana. Hold on. Okay, so meet Willow. She is scared of our washing and drying machine, and I have to do laundry. And today I'm going to show you guys how I did a shadow box for my son. It was supposed to be something I completed when he was newly born, but let's just say better late than ever. I am so impressed with how it turned out. I know less is more, but honestly, I just couldn't really narrow down what I did not want to give up. And I had a whole box of just newborn memories, and I think I did pretty good narrowing it down. What I did run into was just being extremely indecisive. I knew that with my shadow box, I wanted there to be a couple main items that were kind of like the focal point, and one being his newborn outfit, coming home outfit. I guess that's what you call it. I knew that I wanted kind of these base themes, and I worked around my main focal points, which again was the coming home outfit, the wristlet bands, the ultrasound photos, the pregnancy test, and the footprint and some photos. So that's kind of how I worked around. I think that the hardest thing about these shadow boxes is just placement. Now I am using what's an 11 by 14 size. I actually found this at a garage sale for about $2. I think typically it was maybe from Michael's or Kirkland's for about $30. And what I ended up doing is I put aside everything that I knew that I wanted, and then I just started layering and trying a million different ways. As you guys can see, I had a really hard time figuring out how I wanted it to look without it being too cluttered. So I started out with the hospital blanket. Now I did ask for permission, and I let that just kind of be the base of my shadow box. And then I ended up going to Walmart and buying these applique pins, and I pinned everything down, and then I just started layering around his coming home outfit. We had a long sleeve button up with a bow tie, some suspenders, and velvet pants, but I ended up just keeping just the top portion of it just to keep it a little bit more easy on the eye. What I ended up doing is I really wanted some photos, so I went to CVS and I ordered 4x6 photos, which when I came home they were way too big for this shadow box size. So I ended up reordering some wallet size photos, and I went and got those, and those worked out perfectly. If you are ever ordering, you can actually just order directly from your phone. I ended up using the 50% off coupon. It was really sweet revisiting these memories for sure. It does go by so fast. After I was indecisive and tried a million different options, I ended up going with this route. I just started pinning everything down, and then I realized when I went on Pinterest to look at other shadow boxes that a lot of people had like extra details like their weight and height, time they were born, and their name, and so that's a bad idea. I'm gonna do that for his shadow box as well. And so I actually pulled aside my laser machine, and I ended up just designing it, and I printed everything out. I ended up just using tape to apply it. I know that super glue would be a little bit of a better option, or maybe hot glue, but I didn't necessarily want to ruin anything on here in case I wanted to change this around. And I did end up wiping the glass down because after so many times of opening and closing it, there were a couple streaks and fingerprints. But here is the finished product, and I'm so happy with it. I think it turned out so beautiful, and it was really sweet to revisit these memories. I really enjoyed my labor with my son. It was a very difficult labor. It was about 50 hours in, and I ended up going all natural, and it was definitely answered prayers for being 2 weeks and 1 day late. But if you want to hear about my labor story, I would be so happy to share it with you. Give me a comment below. In the meantime, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notifications, subscribe, and all of that. Y'all know the drill. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye. You want to sit with me? Come on. Oh my gosh. Dang girl, wow, you're so heavy. Oh my gosh, okay. So now we're holding hands. Big yawn.